Welcome to our 2026 World Cup Explainer. The next World Cup brings some really big changes. It introduces a brand new format, but it also creates difficult new challenges. Today, we will explore the basic facts and the biggest hurdles of this massive tournament. Here is our plan for today. First, we will look at a very big World Cup. Second, high prices and angry fans. Third, problems for Indian TV. Fourth, why Japan is very strong now. And finally, predictions for top teams. Let's get started. Moving into part 1, a very big World Cup. For the first time, 3 different countries will host the games together. These are the United States, Canada, and Mexico. This covers a truly massive land area. In the past, only 1 or 2 nations hosted the event. Now, teams and fans must cross international borders. This creates a very complex plan for the organizers. Look at this number. The tournament features 104 matches in total. Past World Cups had far fewer games. You see, FIFA invited more teams to join this time around. And of course, more teams mean more matches. Fans get to watch more football, but teams must play much more frequently. Teams must travel up to 4,500 kilometers between stadiums. This is a huge distance. For example, a team might play a game in Vancouver. Then they must fly all the way to Miami. This travel takes many hours. Players will cross different time zones. The weather will change from cool to very hot. This schedule creates a huge physical test for the players. Let's move to our second part, high prices and angry fans. Some basic tickets cost $2,000. Normal families cannot easily afford this price. And remember, this money only pays for the seat. It does not include flights or hotels. FIFA promised a tournament for regular families. Now, tickets are simply too expensive. Many fans feel FIFA only cares about making money. Because of this, government officials in the United States are currently investigating FIFA. Some fans bought expensive tickets early. Later, FIFA gave them worse seats far from the field. Officials claim FIFA artificially raised ticket prices. They also state FIFA misled football fans. We are just reporting the facts here, but this is clearly a major conflict before the games even start. Now for part 3, problems for Indian TV. Most matches happen during the afternoon or evening in the United States. However, India sits in a very different time zone. Indian fans must wake up at 1:30 a.m. to watch the games live. Sometimes they must wake up at 6:30 a.m. Most people sleep at these times. They have work or school the very next day. This time difference causes a big financial issue. Television rights cost millions of dollars. Indian TV companies view this as a major risk. Fans will be asleep during the live broadcasts. If fans do not watch, TV companies lose money. Sponsors will refuse to pay for advertisements. These time zones create a very difficult choice for broadcasters. Let's shift our focus to the teams in part 4. Japan is very strong now. Japan shows a massive improvement over 30 years. In 1993, they faced the Doha tragedy. They failed to qualify for the tournament. However, they learned from this pain. In 1998, they reached their first World Cup. In 2002, they co-hosted the event. Then, in 2022, they truly shocked the world. They beat former champions Germany and Spain. Japan does not rely on big superstars. Instead, they use a fast system and strong discipline. They play as one united group. Coach Hajime Moriyasu teaches his players a very specific style. When they do not have the ball, they drop back together. They defend the empty spaces. Then they win the ball, they pass it forward immediately. They turn defense into attack in just seconds. Japan beats famous teams by using this fast structure. They are giant killers. They do not need to hold the ball all the time. They strictly control the important moments in the game. They take their chances immediately. Because of this, other top teams are now very careful when they play against Japan. Finally, let's look at part 5. Predictions for top teams. Everyone wants to know the answer to this question. Which strong country will take the trophy home? Football is a difficult game to predict. Many surprises happen on the pitch. However, experts study the players and the managers carefully. They try to find the absolute strongest teams. Experts highlight France, England, and Portugal as very strong choices. France brings incredible speed and power. England features exciting young talent. Portugal offers a highly skilled squad. Germany has great midfielders, however they struggle with their defense. Experts predict Germany targets the semifinals as a realistic goal. In the end, football is completely unpredictable. A small team can easily beat a big team. That is exactly why people love this sport so much. Anything is possible on the field. So, we want to leave you with this question before the big games start. Who will you support in 2026? Thank you for checking out this explainer. Keep learning and stay curious.